Here we go. Patch 26.2. Okay. I was a little concerned because I didn't see it at first, but here we go. So this is a new legendary skin for Galio. I actually have not seen it in game yet, so nerfs to all of the usual suspects. Revenant Rain Viego. So this is their new exalted skin, and ironically enough, it's actually a really, really good skin, but it's super expensive. You know, I really, really dislike the whole exalted skin system. I had a whole video where I ranted about it. Again, I feel like most of the money being made for this off of the Sanctum isn't even the whales just buying the skin. It's a lot of people with copium in their hearts and they spend like $15, $20 just trying to test their luck rolling for it. But anyway, I am hoping that at some point these exalted skins just become like Mythic Essence purchases. Probably more expensive, like maybe 250 to 300 Mythic Essence, but they should do it at some point. Matt Green betrayed by his most trusted knights. Blah 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 blah. Be available in the Sanctum starting this patch. Won't be available until 26.5. And an animated emote to go with it. Cool. Thoughts on how 26.1 landed? Okay, this is an interesting little section. Phalites. Read a lot of feedback about the changes, but at this point we're still gathering data and analyzing these changes' impacts on how games are playing out. Yeah, I really don't think they should change this right away. Right? Like changing vision, it is a very important thing, but the patch has only been live for a week. Or sorry, 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks into the season. Snowballing in game length. Less downtime with more frequent main spawns and home cards contribute to feeling like there's constant action happening. Hitting towers and getting those chunks of damage from Crystalline Overgrowth both feel more rewarding. So it feels like progress is being made faster, even if it's not actually that much faster. Barons are being taken earlier since they're spawning at 20 minutes again. That said, Baron takes are a bit weaker than they were before, so games don't typically end after the first Baron push. Players have often associated the first Baron take with the game being over, but that is proving to be a bit less of the case. For now, we're not going to make any change to snowballing and game length. Okay. Aegis of Valor has landed pretty good spot and resolved a bug. Heard a lot of concerns about abuse cases here, but the best thing to do for Aegis is always going to be to try to win the game. Yeah, Aegis of Valor, I just feel like was a very good start. I mean, it was a good for the autofill 2.0. Because if you remember beforehand with autofill, it was you would lose less LP on a loss. But the abuse case there was that people would just not care about the game since they were losing reduced LP anyway. I think a good step forward for Aegis of Valor, just my amateur take, they should change how much LP you get and lose based on the score. Right? Instead of it being locked at C, maybe the higher of a grade you get even more LP. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but role balance. We're gonna hold a little bit on taking definitive stance on which roles are most and least powerful. I mean, don't even need to think about that. Again, we're only 2 weeks in. Tower durability. Related metrics aren't suggesting any urgent issues. Support quest usability. First, you can now double bind the role quest slot. Adding role quest hotkey. Moving control words to the support role quest slot. Right. I hate support players, so whatever. Alright, into champions. Aatrox. Struggled to find a place on the Rift in the new season with split pushing on the rise and fewer chances to flex his team fighting strengths. Some additional power, some Aatrox buffs! You love to see it. Bonus magic damage. 4 through 10%, so an extra 2% on the higher end for Deathbringer stance. Darkened Blade. They gave back the 10 damage to monsters. Okay, some light buffs. Probably really good buffs if you like playing them jungle. But I play them top lane, so. Ashe. Attack growth. Oh, they gave it back. They gave back her attack damage growth. 3.5. Gwen. 1,000 cuts. Monster damage cap. -2, -5% AP. So this is just to stop Gwen from obliterating the jungle. Yeah, because I haven't seen her top at all. I've only seen her jungle. Jace, same deal. They have this bonus damage to monsters. Lilia, Dream-Laden Bow. Heal against large monsters, 39 plus 15% AP, 39 plus 9% AP. So they nerfed Lilia's jungle sustain and minus 5% on the AP ratio on her Q. Malphite. Malphite's been too popular, bro. For a champ that's supposed to be like just a huge counter pick, this champ feels like invincible. For a champ that I wish I had the invincible title card. The champ feels too good for one of the easiest champs in the game. So his monster damage multiplier down a little bit. Ground Slam. So it was 80 through 240 plus 60 plus 40. Now 60 through 200, so minus 40 base damage. That's it, minus 20 base damage, or minus 40 base damage, with an increasing mana cost. Unstoppable Force, plus 10 seconds at rank 2, and plus 20 seconds at rank 3. Okay. Reduces some of his trading and clearing damage while retaining his high durability of physical damage and strong engage power. I honestly think Malphite's still going to be busted. Malphite is really, really good in the current season. I think he's going to keep being really, really good. Master Yi, armor growth, plus 0.3. I mean, not bad. It's like an extra 3 armor at level 10. If you play him top lane, it's an extra 6 armor total. And I've only seen him top. As weird as that sounds. I see a lot of Master Yi top and not a whole lot of Master Yi jungle. Alpha Strike, on-hit damage mod, up 10%. Okay. Nunu, hopefully this is a fat nerf. His Q, 1 second increase at all ranks. Biggest snowball ever. Minus 30 base damage. Okay. Fine. Snowball Barrage, damage per hit, minus 2 at all ranks. Or no, once you max, it's actually minus 6. Okay. Sivir, attack speed growth, minus 0.4%. Armor growth, minus 0.05. You know, it shouldn't be shocking that, you know, in the most money-hungry role in the game, giving them a bunch of bonus gold actually makes some of them really damn powerful. Yeah, Smolder also needs a hit, minus 0.7 armor growth. Not bad. Make him squishier, easier to pick off. Talia, hopefully this is... Bonus damage to monsters actually increased to 40 when maxed. Monster damage modifier on Unraveled Earth plus 30%. 35%. So they're trying to bring Talia Jungle back. Varus, piercing arrow, maximum charge base damage. Increased by 40 at max rank. Blighted Quiver, on hit base damage. So plus 2 at rank 1, all the way up to plus 6 at max. So, not bad for Varus. Viego, don't tell me you're buffing this champion just because he's getting an exalted skin. He most certainly is. Plus 0.5 attack speed growth. Percent HP on hit bonus crit damage mod. Plus 20%. Active bonus crit damage mod. Plus 10%. Alright, man. Why not? Why not? Just say you want to sell the skin. Zed. Monster damage modifier. Oh, wow. They cut it down even further. It's now 1.2. Items. Bandle Pipes. Okay. This Bandle Pipes item pisses me off. I got cooked by a Bandle Pipes Gnar top. That might sound weird. I'm not even joking. Pipes are sounding good on the Rift, but they're crowding out other support options. Plus 300 gold. Okay, you know, that's actually a good nerf. Because supports have such low income. So they're not nerfing it directly, they're just making it more expensive. Fiend Hunter Bolts. I don't think I've seen a single person buy this item. So they're increasing the attack speed by 5%, an extra 5% of the damage multiplier on crits, an extra 5% on the true damage as well. They're really trying to make people use it. Hex Optics C44. I haven't seen this item either. An extra 5 attack damage. And they lowered the distance you need to be at to get the bonus damage. Okay. I guess the other items are doing fine enough. Alright, so, and then there's Aram and Arena changes. Not entirely interested. WASD? I didn't even know it was here. Bug fixes and quality of life changes. Okay. And then you have all these upcoming skins. Great. Alright, so there you go. That was a bit on the shorter side today. I'm just going to upload this whole thing to YouTube, I think. Right? No, I'll cut it in half. That way everyone can just see what they need to see, and then we can move on from there. Overall, I'm actually not that shocked that we didn't get any huge changes to systems just yet. We're only 2 weeks into the season. I feel like some of the people who have been overreacting to some of the new systems need to calm down. It's 2 weeks into the year. We'll get there. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to be back. I'm actually really, really tired. Like I said, we just got home from a trip. So it's going to be ended here for me. And before I go... Oh, no, never mind. My client's broken. Never mind. Okay, I'm done. I'll catch y'all real soon. Peace.